Don't think that hip-hop is gonna pay your bills when you get older, all right? It's not. When does it pay off? When does hip-hop pay off for us, the artists that scrape and struggle to make it happen? It's not gonna happen. I live happy because I shed MC Shan. Because if I wanna be that, that means it comes with the watches. You gotta have the chain, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. But as me, I could do what I want. Ain't gotta worry about it. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. And you would wanna say, well, Shan, I figured that you'd be happier back when you was the big superstar. No, that made me miserable. Miserable! I mean, people would think that I'm all erratic like you see me on Instagram. All day long. Who the could be like that all day long? A mentally unstable motherfucker, but that ain't me. People will tell you they know me for 20 years. They'll tell you there's nothing changed about Shizzle. He's the same person he was. Money, no money, he has not changed at all. Now we're more on the no money side. I love my children. Those are the only things that are actually mine, that belong to me. And so that's the only love I need. Waking up in the morning, Daddy, banging me in the head with a controller, bang, 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 bang. That's love. And if you ain't felt that kind of love, I don't know what to tell you. And even if you don't like what I said, oh, that's bad, Shan. Let me tell you something, man. They'll never be traumatized at a curse word, especially he knows how to use it in context.
Daddy, you need to get new teeth.
Oh, my God. See how my son blow me up on, I need new what?
Teeth.
I need new teeth.
No.
All of my children. I got Chanel, and she's in her 30s. I got Shauna, who's 27. Shan, who's 29. Then I've got Lyric, Prince, Hota, and I got Ethan. I got 2 children that passed. It wasn't no surprise that my son is dead. Only thing that I'm happy of, it wasn't the streets that took him. He had a disease, it was MS. Basically, every function in his body shut down. All of his organs started shutting down on him. One day he called me and said, yo, Dad, come see me. Come see me, Dad. I want you to bring my brothers and sisters to come see me. And I took my kids to see my son. And the next day he died. And what would have killed me more is if I didn't go see my son when he asked me to. Shaniqua would be what, like 40 years old or something right now? She died from cancer. She had cancer in her neck. That's a pain that I won't wish on nobody. Lose your child before you? Nah. But you still gotta live on. So, here you got it. Yes, y'all caught me in a moment of weakness, but don't think I'm weak. I'm just real with my and that's it. Real men cry. This picture right here is unlegible to anyone, but I see this in my mind. That's me and my mother. This is something that's a memory, a treasure of mine. That means nothing to none of you, but it means the world to me. I'll see you later. I gotta go to the store, get my kiss.
Give me my kiss.
Growing up in Queensbridge was nothing different than most ghetto homes at the time. Your mama on welfare, you got reject sneakers, I was wearing hand-me-downs, and I just didn't want that for my life. I wanted to be something else. Childhood was getting to some money, hustling in the street, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Up until the age of 13, whatever that was. After that, I had to be a man. All righty, here we go. I want a couple of them New York strip slices. 1 bag of chicken wings. Those I'm gonna throw on the gas grill for you. But the chicken wings are going on the real Choco. Now y'all remember, when you're in Douglasville, you gotta come over here to the butcher shop. This is natural meat. There you go. You take care. See you next time. My father made me the father that I am because I'm never gonna be like you were to me. And I don't have no animosity towards him. I don't hate him. It's just that Made Shizzle a better man than he started out. Yes, sir! Let's get the thing cracking! This is Shizzle wings, the way Shizzle do it. And if you don't like it, too bad. In my whole entire 57 years, I never had a job. I don't know if you can't see my hands, I have no calluses. And the work that I do is the work that I want to do. I don't have to do nothing nobody says. I think my life is good right now. And it's all due to my grandfather and his hammer. Like I say, I build most of my things that I'm building with my grandfather's hammer. It's like Thor. The power of Sylvester Moki comes through that hammer. I'm creating a legacy for my children. I'm hoping to open up a RV remodeling spot. You see it right here? This is Shizzle's bus build. I really don't rent this bus out. When I got things to do, I got a driver. He takes me to do what I do and I'll sit in the back. You driving in your Rolls Royce, look at me. You can't do this in your Rolls Royce, can you? I'm gonna show y'all the other one that's up there. I thought that I was gonna be a party bus owner, right? But I'm cut out to be a party bus maker. Check this out. This was a special, this bus is not owned by me. They commissioned me to build this. And I did what I do. We be out on the road in that RV doing family tours, and I put it on YouTube because one day I'm not gonna be here. I'm passing it all on to them. And the things that they're growing up with, that I grew up without, they're not gonna be able to go forward and not have any of this. When you starting to build a track, right? You got the hi-hats going. Well, check this out. This was the hi-hats. Then you get that snare. These shares was the snare. And then you get that kick going. See that flow? I get the same rush out of building a track as I do building a bus. And now look at the track. Look at this track right here. Marley Scratch was the start of all the things that came to greatness. Marley Marl is the reason why I know how to produce, because I watched him take the first sample ever taken off of a record, period. Watched him do it. My first album that I produced went super platinum. Made me a Guinness Book of World Record holder twice. That record right there was #1 in 7 and 8 countries at one time. And then here we go, skip to 2019. Daddy Yankee remade that song. Con calma, I get a poofily illuminea. I just give boom boom down. Whatever he say, I don't speak Spanish. But Daddy Yankee made it again. I got plaques on my wall from something 2019. Not just the plaque, because the plaque don't mean I got the bread to come with it, son. Publishing is a motherfucker, ain't it? Just the normal the shizzle day of life. You gotta go and get the man. Up! Look what we got! ASCAP, motherfucker! See, when you get the white one, that means that it's already motherfucking direct deposited in your. And when it's tan, that means it's a check involved. And that's ASCAP. And so that's how your man Shizzle keep these busters on the yard. They keep doing what the he doing, and I don't gotta sing a song. You ASCAP. We had Bridge Records, right? They gave us a distribution deal because I wouldn't sign to them, but they gave us a distribution deal. And then we started Cold Chillin'. I actually named Cold Chillin', but Cold Chillin' got the first major distribution ever from a major label. And that right there, although it looked good at the time, it looked very good. But in retrospect, we sold out. We used to control this. We used to own this as indies. But then the money came in, and they still own all of our music. They own me. My kids don't own my publishing, but guess what? I've been in negotiations already to get all mine back, all my Cold Chillin', all that. I'ma own all of that, and my kids are gonna have that going forward instead of you record company executives and shit. The thing with the Chris thing, what we learned early was that we wouldn't be getting no money if we fight. Remember, all the clubs wouldn't let you come to the club if you had arguments and fights. We get shut down. At first, we was, but yo, we need to get this money. After we made that, we need to get this money back. We was doing shows all around the country where people think that me and Chris never gratiated the same stage before. We never battled on the stage. He do his set, I do my set. I had to live with a lie for 30 years. I mean, come on now, if you ask Chris to his face, did y'all ever battle? he'll say no, because he can't say anything other than that. So that means that what he's been spewing all these years, I took Shan out, is just a straight lie. Me getting dropped off of MCA was not a fucking real thing that he was talking about. That was just a deal that didn't motherfucking make it. Now, we come to this part of my life, Nia Records. This is what gave Shan his start. Then we get to my introduction to the world. Down by Law, this is where they could hear me say, Jane, stop this crazy thing, Project Ho, kill that noise, Down by Law. I wasn't known for one thing, I was known for everything. Play it again, Shan. When I got to Warner Brothers, they tried to clean my act up. Look at the two differences between these two characters that you see here. And MC Shan is a character. MC Shan is not real, but now you see the difference. This is Shan of Ghetto, and this is them trying to clean me up so I could be the Fresh Prince. The world was against hip-hop when I made this record. They said hip-hop wasn't shit. It wasn't a good genre. I did things to show the industry that we are somebody. This album, this one enlightened me. And this right here, I pioneered it. Boy, I helped pioneer this. The way I shine, I got splendor. I'm the real thing and not a pretender. You get the nerve to pop the fatal question. I'm taking the time to make a small suggestion. Write a will for your family's conveniency. Cause rappers I serve without mercy or leniency. No frame of mind, no heart. I'm relentless. Step to me, I'm knocking you senseless. I planted my seeds, so don't try to uproot me. You do better trying to straight up shoot me. I'm not just a writer, I'm a real idealist. It won't be long until you're trying to steal this. I'll make your head swell till your eyes start to dilate. Yes, sucker, you better not violate. Not one MC in the world I'm afraid of. Not even Chris. You. I feel free. Roxanne Shante. She is definitely the reason why I have a career. Because not for her having faith in her brother, taking him on tour, and introducing me to the world, this little skinny guy from the projects, there would be no Shan. Y'all already see who on the phone with me, my baby sister, Roxanne Shante. I tell them that, yo, it wouldn't be no me if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You know, my mom was always real strict. And after she locked her door, she was like, yo, you don't listen, you be where you at. So if I was late, Shan used to wait for me in front of the building to see if I got in the house. And then if I got in the house, then he go past my windows like, ooh, let me know like, yo, all right, cool. But if I came back downstairs, Shan would be right there like, yeah, you didn't get in, huh? All right, I guess we fucking break a day.
But Shani, I'm telling you, I love you with all of my heart.
You know, Shan call, that's up there with your brother, your mother, your sister, your kids. You are my brother. You know, this is like beyond hip hop, you know, but you've always been there for me. And, you know, I've always been there for you. You know, when you look at Shante and Shan and you look at the position that we're in now where we can literally just dictate what we want when we want. And if we don't want to do a mother thing, we don't have to do a mother thing. It's because we did everything that has now put us in a position to choose to do whatever it is we want to do. And if we don't want to do anything, we don't have to. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing.
She said it better than me.
That's right, because the bridge was never over.
I got somebody here else who wants to talk to you.
Who's there?
Your niece.
Hey, Auntie.
So proud of you. So what you doing with your dad here? Making it work?
Feeling like a villain.
In the old Wild West?
Yeah. I love you so much.
I love you more. And listen, I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Phenomenal job.
Who you talking about phenomenal job to? Her or me? Both of us. This right here, this has to do with Biz Markie. And I love it. Biz was a funny one. He came in Marley's hallway. I remember his shoes to this day. He had some Adidas that was f***ed up, but he put some brown house paint on the mother. And he went in the hallway and he said, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2. The whole hallway lit up. We never heard no shit like that. So when one night I had a show at Roseland, we're gonna give Biz a shot. And that's where that Biz Live at Roseland came. All right, you ready, Shan? We're gonna do it a little something like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Biz Markie. And that's MC Shan. All of his beats and my rhymes are clear. Biz Markie, the beatboxer's here. We tore that Roseland up that night. Biz, I love you. Biz used to be on Yo Gabba Gabba. And he used to take my kids to Yo Gabba Gabba and take them behind stage and let them meet Lance and all of that. So this is real special to me, Biz. I love you, Biz. I love you, Biz. This is special, and it'll never go nowhere like the rest of it. It might look like bullshit to y'all. That's my motherfucking friend, my partner, and he always looked out for me. He always looked out for me, so that's what it is. And excuse me once again. As far as my legacy, I'm content with that. But that's not what makes me. I'm not living in 30 years back. I'm living in the now. The best freedom that I have is now. I'm not doing this documentary or whatever we're doing to try and boost my popularity, to try and bring me back from the dead. Y'all want to hear the story? You love to hear the story again and again. With all the fame, all the fortune, all that, I still got a little bit of dough coming. So I'm happy. And this chair right here, comfortable as mo. I really don't know what's next for MC Shan. That's an open book that's to be written. I may wake up tomorrow and find a bus on sale or go buy a bus on RV or something. I don't know. I don't look forward too far, because when you look forward too far, you're wasting your time, because you might die tomorrow. Forget tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't promised. So let me write this book today. We'll get to tomorrow when I wake up. The moment of truth has come. I'm here. The anxiety in me is building up as I go. See y'all when I'm done. Okay, Lyric. We're going to get your brothers to see my teeth for the first time. Now, y'all remember my little one that told me, Dad, you ain't got no teeth. Let's see his reaction to it. Look. Look. Right here.
Hi. I like that you forgot to put your name down.
Look. He didn't tell on me like Ethan. What it look like? What it look like? You just laughing, funny. Appreciate you. Ain't nothing standing between you and success, but there an opportunity. Time to go get it. Rock the bells.